Well, let's just go down the list. You need food. There's three main grocery stores in town. One is the Roadrunner. The other is
Coyote.
There are two grocery stores. Next
Coyote.
One Coyote.
Right. On the east end of town, they're all on Main Street. Everything we're going to talk about is on Main Street almost. On Main Street, on the east end of town, is the Family Dollar, the Roadrunner Market, and Coyote. And those three are your main grocery stores in town, and Dollar General on the other end of town, and the big market on the other end of town. So those are where you buy groceries. Yep.
In Bison Wells, there's a big pit that is a grocery liquidation.
Yes. There are several Big
Song
Tent
is
liquidators,
going on.
not in Big Tent, out in the vendors' booths, where they have scratch and dent and out of date, and they're cheap. And every year when I get into Quartzsite, I go to two places immediately. It's the Scratch and Dent Food and KB Tools out in Tyson Wells, and they're right beside each other. And I go there first, and the last place I always leave before I leave Quartzsite is the Scratch and Dent Groceries and KB Tools. Those are my two favorite places in Quartzsite. Otherwise, you can go to get on Interstate 10, go directly west, and you'll end up in Blythe, and there's good shopping out there. Smart and Final is very reasonably priced, just over the border into California at Blythe, and also Albertsons. So you can just Google search Smart and Final, Blythe, California, Albertsons, Blythe, California, and Google will take you right to them. The nearest Walmart is Parker, about 45 miles away. That shopping in Blythe is about 28 miles away. The nearest Walmart is about 45 miles north of here on 95. Just get on 95, go north. You'll run into Parker. There's a Walmart and a Safeway. Those are your two best prices, of course. Okay, so that's food, water. If you're just buying purified water, then I just go to one of the vending machines in town. There are vending machines everywhere. You can't throw a rock without hitting a vending machine. And they're a quarter each, varying. They're anywhere from 20 to 30 cents a gallon each. If you're an RV, you're gonna need to dump and get water. Dumping water stations everywhere in town. The big one is RV Pit Stop, just a little bit north on 95 from Main Street on the right. They're the big one. They're probably the cheapest. They're really cheap water. They have nickel water that's unfiltered. It's deep well water, but it's highly mineralized. And it's highly mineralized. It's not filtered, but it's deep well water. And it's the nickel a gallon. And then they have filtered water, which I believe is either a 20 or 25, I forgot. They have a dump station. You can buy your propane there. You can do it all at once. And they're going to be very, very busy. And they'll get really, really, really super busy as we get closer to the Big Tent. Dump stations all over town. You can't miss them. You can't throw a rock without hitting a dump station and get water for your RV. Trash, we do the dumpster for the first time this year, but there is a public dump. It's open Sunday through Wednesday. I don't know when it opens, must be 7 or 8, but it closes at 2, public dump. If you have big stuff, please don't put big stuff in the dumpster. Don't fill up the dumpster. If you have a lot of stuff, just hold on to it, take it to the dump. It's actually the transfer station. So if you do a Google search on transfer station in Quartzsite, Arizona, it should come up. It's just north of town. There's a great big tower. As you're driving north on 95 towards Parker, there's a great big tower on your left. You can't miss it. Just as you leave town, you'll see it. And the turn-in is just before it. And so if you have a lot of stuff, don't fill the dumpster up. This is for all of us to put in small amounts. And if you have a big amount, take it to the transfer station.
No hazardous materials in there either, or batteries?
Yeah, no hazardous materials. That's usually a problem. This is a small transfer station, so they're not set up to do everything.
How much does the dump cost?
It's free, absolutely free. Yep. Okay, so trash, water, what else do you need to know about? Showers. A lot of us only want showers. There are more shower places than ever. The one that's most, all the truck stops, both Pilot and Loves, have showers. They're expensive. They're always really clean. They'll be busy this time of the year, but they're expensive. Two can go for the price of one if you're a couple. It's $6 each, 12 bucks, or that's what it was the last time I got one. I mean, seriously, you can go in at once. So that's actually makes it a pretty reasonable price for a clean shower. Yeah. There's 200 or 300 local residents, and there's a whole lot more than 200 or 300 people at the dump. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to pull that off. They will have a desert full of garbage is what they'll have, and they won't do that for long. So I would just kind of ignore that until someone refused to take it. I'm sorry. He said that they were telling him that it was only for locals only, and that's just crazy. It can't be. There's like 500 full-time locals, and so no, there'll be at least 250,000 people in the desert at the Big Ten, so it can't just be for locals. I just go and ask permission afterwards, beg forgiveness afterwards.
Say hi to the drone.
Okay, so we covered, what else have I not, showers. Showers, the big one is the 2 truck stops, of course, they'll be very, very busy. They're hard to get in and out of this time of the year. I don't recommend them because of that. It's just so hard to get in and out of. I go in the evening. If you go in the evening, boy, it'll be easy. Going in any kind of normal daytime hours, it'll be really, really hard to get in and out. The big one beyond the truck stops is the laundromat. There's multiple laundromats, but there's one that is the laundromat, and it's Main Street Eatery. It's a laundromat and a restaurant and showers and Wi-Fi. You can sit outside and get free Wi-Fi. And so that's a great thing, and it's super, super busy. You can, well, I don't remember the name of the laundromat, but it's Main Street Eatery. If you Google search Main Street Eatery and have it give you directions to that, that's in that building. It's the same place. Main Street Laundry, there you go. Pretty complicated. Okay, so the porta potties are now open, and we'll have a mass exodus. Nice talking to you. The porta potties are open. Let's talk about porta potties. We've got a dumpster. So we have a dumpster. Let's go over this. This is complicated. We have a dumpster for trash, and we have porta potties. Where will we put our trash? The dumpsters. We've got it. Well, let's cover it again. We've got dumpsters for trash and porta potties. Where will we put our trash? In the dumpsters, yes. We will do that always. We won't throw our cigarette butts in there. We won't throw pop cans in there. I've been a campground host for 4 years and seeing what people throw in the outhouses. It was pretty amazing. Don't put anything in the trash. Don't put anything in the dumpsters except your bodily waste and toilet paper. Nothing else.
No. Porta.
In the toilet, yes. And there's a second bank. So this is the first bank. The second bank is going down all the way at the end of the art camp. So let's another couple things we want to cover about porta potties. We love talking about poop, don't we?